Team Absolution fans, it's time to forget everything you thought you knew about the mechanics of Vanguard because we're going into a whole new series, which is the same series as before, but newer and better, so stick around. Alright, Team Absolution fans, it's time to enter the new era of Vanguard Season 1 again. So, what does that mean? So, we're going to get the same card units, Dragonic Overlord, Blaster Blade, Flogel, Wingle, Galahad, I forgot about the other guy's name. All those dudes are coming back, this time better than ever. New shield values, new power levels, and new skills. And the Grade 3s come with a whole new set of mechanics. What is mechanic, you may be wondering? Imaginary gifts. But what does that mean? What is an imaginary gift? Well, it's a token, for lack of a better term. It's a nice little token that you get to keep with you. And basically what this token is when you ride a Grade 3 with an imaginary symbol on it. It's not an imaginary symbol, it's an invisible. That's what they're called. They're an imaginary gift token symbol on the card itself. It's under, so you got your Grade 3 up there. Then underneath you got the Twin Drive of a Grade 3. And then below that, you got the imaginary gift symbol. And there are 3 types: Force, Accel, and Protect. And we're going to break down all 3 of those for you. We're going to talk about what happens. But first, how do you trigger an imaginary gift? Well, when you ride a Grade 3 Vanguard with that symbol, you get that Vanguard's imaginary gift, that token, and you get to execute that token however you choose. So, let's get started and let's talk them out. Nate's going to bring us first with Force.
Okay, Force. So Force is the new imaginary gift that's really going to be used for those aggro clans. And if you want to know what those are confirmed to be Dimension Police, Kagero, Royal Paladin, Shadow Paladin, and Spike Brothers. So what is Force? Force is an imaginary gift that when you use it, you place it on a rearguard circle. Now during the turn, that rearguard circle gets plus 10k. So whether you have one unit on it during the turn, whether you call over that unit and get a new one, those units are all going to get 10k. And like we said, this is all speculation, but Force really seems to be the imaginary gift that's going to be best suited for pushing in damage hard really, really quickly with power lines. So obviously it looks like it might be weakest against Protect, because Protect is giving them an extra perfect guard. You really don't like that. You're about a 2 or 3 really big columns. But on the positive side, it should do really well against Accel clans. Because while Accel is building up and trying to make all these resources to fill, 5+ rearguard zones, you only have 2 columns that you really, really care about, and they're going to get super powerful. So that's Force. Here's Jose to tell you more about Protect and why exactly Force is going to struggle a little bit against that mechanic.
Alright, so now we're going to talk about Protect. What is Protect? Protect is the most defensive of the 3, as you would imagine, mechanics. Now, what Protect does, so let's say you ride a Grade 3 of the clans, and excuse me, while I let you know what those clans are. Those clans would be Dark Irregulars, Granblue, Megacolony, or Oracle Think Tank. Those are the confirmed clans that will be Protect clans. So let's say you ride a Grade 3 with that on it, with that symbol, you get that token and you get to add it to your hand and it becomes a perfect guard, as we've come to know in perfect guards in the game so far. It is essentially a 5th perfect guard. However, it must be revealed at all times so that your opponent knows that you have that and that you've triggered that that imaginary gift. So basically, if you re-ride Grade 3 over and over and over, get that Protect token. You get that nice PG in your hand that you can use as you can use any other PG. You call it on the Guardian Circle, you discard a card from your hand, and any unit cannot be hit. So, it's a PG. So what does this mean for you? Well, it's, like I said earlier, it's the most defensive imaginary gift. It's for the clans that want to stall out the game and let it last as long as possible. If Tsukuyomi ever comes back, this is what's going to help you get back to the stack. Dark Irregulars is going to help you build back the soul. Granblue is going to help you build back the drop zone. This is your stall. This is your ultimate wall that helps you build up the combos that you need to finish off your opponent into the late game. This is going to be used for late game decks, we think, Of course, this is all speculation. Now, back to Nate. Talk about Accel.
Hey guys, I'm back. Finally, our last imaginary gift to talk about is called Accel. And personally, I am really, really excited for Accel because Accel seems to be the imaginary gift you really want in those combo decks. These kind of decks that can make lots of attacks go off. So the Accel clans that have been confirmed are Aqua Force, Murakumo, Nova Grappler, Pale Moon, and Tachikaze. And when you first hear that list, you think, Nate, none of those clans have anything in common. Well, you're kind of right, but you're kind of wrong. See, all of those clans are really going to benefit from having an extra rearguard circle, which is exactly what Accel does. Accel allows you to create, essentially, a rearguard circle in the front row plus 10k. So essentially, this is going to be the imaginary gift for those clans that I just mentioned that really like to have a lot of units, a lot of attacks. So Accel obviously is going to work really well against Protect from what we can tell. As Jose just told you, Protect gives them a perfect guard, which is great against Force. It's going to be great against guarding 1, 2, maybe 3 really big columns. It's not going to work so well when you may be facing an Accel player that has 4, 5, 6 columns. Accel might struggle against Force. Like we said, this is all speculation, but Force is just going to be so aggressive so quickly that Accel might not have enough time to build up the resources to get these multiple attacks off. So when we're going forward and seeing how Force and Protect and Accel interact, you really have to start thinking about what makes these clans unique and how they're each going to benefit from them. So, Jose?
All right, guys. Nate, that's it. That's all of our
That's
imaginary gifts. Are you excited?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty simple, right? It's streamlined enough for anyone to understand. Really.
It takes Vanguard back to a time where you don't need to know a million outdated mechanics. You need to know imaginary gift, and that's it.
And that's the best thing, is that you only need to know... watching this video is going to prepare you for the only thing you're going to need to know in the standard format, and that is imaginary gifts. No limit breaks, no ultimate breaks, no generation breaks.
No Legion.
You're not breaking anything anymore. We're just getting gifts. It's Christmas and you're invited. So we hope that you join us in the standard format as we're going to be playing in it, of course.
Yeah.
And we get to share gifts all around.
Yeah.
And as always, you know what would be a gift for us? You smash that subscribe button down there and throw us a like on this video. And we'll see you here next time with Team Absolution. Peace.